All right, Shalom. Want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, great millstone to rule well. Peace and salutation, all the Aki, and pushing the truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother, Tazima the Bar, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And through the spirit, want to do a real brief lesson based off the famine of the word and based off how these different social media platforms, as far as Spotify, YouTube, and they want you to start uploading your identification. So basically to see if it's online predatory actions that's happening on the net, as far as, you know, kids logging on YouTube and watching things they shouldn't be watching. And there's just a lot of excuses they're basically trying to use so they can basically justify coming down with draconian measures and really just the famine of the word, man. So we're in those times, man. Brothers, be circumspect. We're in those times where this devil is really about to come down with great wrath. He's about to come down with all these different legislations and draconian laws to justify his wickedness, man. And before I play this video, this is off Arrows of Indignation, Shalom to the Blood, brother. This is a copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Act of 1976. It's fair use, fair use, fair use. I'm not using this in any monetary gain. I'm using this only for educational purposes under the Copyright Act of 1976 under the Section 107. And I'm going to play this video, let it play for a little bit. Salaki for the noise in the background. Like I said, Salaki for the noise in the background. I'm going to play this video, grab some presets, and close it out. I'm not going to really make it too long because we've been telling you, man, the famine of the word is here. A lot of things is about to start taking place in this society very, very quick, man. This devil's about to come down with great wrath. He knows that he has but a short time. He's about to put all these different legislations into play, so he's justified coming down with great wrath, man.
So YouTube is now asking everybody to upload their driver's license to make sure that there's an age verification. Spotify is doing the same. Now, think about this for a second. They want you silenced. They just knock on your door. They don't even have to look you up. They already have all your information. They want to do it to protect the children. Like, share, and repost this as many times as you can. Share with your friends. This is ridiculous. It's in the Constitution. We have the freedom of speech. I understand that there's a child video problem. Get rid of it. You guys haven't gotten rid of it yet. When are you going to start getting rid of it? The whole internet's supposedly full of it if you just look for it. But you want my driver's license? Come on. This is out of control. This is like the book 1984. This is crazy. What are you guys thinking? How are we going to stop this?
Starting August 13th, people in the US are going to have to submit their ID to watch YouTube. Mark my words, being anonymous online is coming to an end. In the near future, if you want to fully access the internet, you'll need to fully identify who you are behind the screen. It sounds dystopian now, but it's where we're headed.
Mark my words, we're about to watch our freedom of speech go down the drain. YouTube will now be asking you to upload your identification for age verification. So they're basically saying if the AI feels that you are younger than the appropriate age, they'll ask you to upload your identification. And they're going to...
And we already know this is really to demonize those that are speaking out against their agenda. And that's what you clearly see what's happening real quick. This is, before I grab that, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 10. In verse 1, and it says, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. And that's what you see they're doing, man. And this is really Amalek, man, under the ADL that's doing this, man. And if you don't know what the ADL is, look it up, man. This is really them doing this to justify their wickedness, man, to basically try to see who's speaking out against their agenda, because they're the ones behind this agenda as far as this beast system that they're implementing, as far as the AI, the chat GPT, all these various different platforms they're using with this new beast system that they're implementing. They're the ones behind it, man. The small hats, the Amalek, man. The small hats, the black suits, man. They're the ones behind it, man. The ADL, all of them. Look it up. And they're the ones behind this, man, because they want to get it. They want to see who's speaking out against this government. This is the same system that's already implemented in China. So they want the same system implemented in China over here in the U.S., man. And this is basically taking away your freedom of speech, man. That's basically what it is. Soon as it's the internet, next thing you know, it'll be street teaching. And that's already happening in certain places in London and in Canada. So we already see we're in a time of that famine of the word, and the persecution and demonization is at the door, man. So let's finish playing it.
Do the same thing with Spotify, but then it's going to start to roll over to other apps. Right now in other countries, they're doing the same exact thing. But this is where it gets wicked, right? See, we've learned that when they tell you one thing, they're planning something else behind it. And imagine this. You upload your identification. There's a breach. Well, at least they say there's a breach. And they try to put it off on data hackers. Because that's what they will say, but that will be a lie. They will basically be monitoring everything that you do on these apps, on these platforms. And if you say the wrong thing, they'll silence you. Think about how China is on a point system. If you do the wrong thing, you might not even be able to spend your own money. And that shit gets deep in itself. Because you might voice your opinion on a topic on social media, and they might feel it's wrong. And this rabbit hole gets very, very deep. Think about this. YouTube is one of the biggest search engines on the planet right now. Think about what they can do if they have your actual identification, face, place, everything. See, that's going over a lot of people's heads. It's going to cause a lot of problems. Mind you, YouTube has been here forever. Why would they start asking for identification now? This is bigger than children just getting on the internet. The voice you have could cause a lot of problems once they have access to all of that information. Trust me. Or don't.
Will you need ID to watch YouTube? Yes, even in the US, starting on August 13th, 2025. If AI thinks you're under 18, you might have to provide an ID for full access. In a move that mirrors the ID verification laws that have recently taken effect in the UK and EU countries, YouTube has announced that it will use AI to determine whether a viewer is 18 or older, purportedly based upon their viewing habits. If the AI works as advertised, then adult users won't even know that it's there, purportedly. But if the algorithm gets it wrong, users will have YouTube's nanny controls activated automatically, resulting in restrictions on what they can watch. Misidentified users then have the option to provide proof of their age by way of supplying a valid credit card or government-issued ID. Supporters claim this will help shield children from harmful content and fight so-called misinformation. But privacy advocates note that the duty to protect our children from online threats rests with the parents and not big business. They've labeled these plans as a Trojan horse designed to usher in social credit scoring and license for the internet schemes to limit free speech.
And that's what this is about, man. The social credit score, the universal basic income. This is what they're setting up, man. This is a system that they're setting up, the part of the beast system, man, where they attract you. This all lines up with the mark of the beast, Revelation 13 and 16. We're coming into those times, man, and we're clearly here that this system is being implemented, man. It's right in your face. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread or a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And this is the times we're coming into, man. They're coming down with draconian measures. They're coming down with basically censorship. They're going to censor who can watch and see what, man. And that's the times we're coming into, man. This devil knows his time is short, so he's trying to come down with these draconian measures, man, and it all lines up with the ADL as the brother, the beloved elder Ashiar was going into, man. Look it up, man. He was going into it, I think, a couple of days ago. I think yesterday he did a video on the censorship, man. So that's the times we're coming into, man. This devil's coming down with great wrath. He knows his time is short, so he's about to censor the internet on who can say what, man. This is Daniel chapter 8. Verse 25, and this is talking and speaking on the time of Antioch's Epiphany, but you can apply this to today, because as the scripture said, the things is written aforetime was written for our learning, man. And this is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25, and through his policies, he should cause craft to prosper in his hand. And this is what he's doing, coming to these different policies as far as these different social media platforms, Spotify, YouTube, and various other platforms that you got to show for identification just to log in. This is nothing but control, man. This is nothing but a controlled system that he's implementing, man. And it says, and and he shall magnify himself in his heart. And these devils are doing that. They're getting very proud and bold because they see they very, very close to implementing this mark of the beast system, which is the beast system when you read in the scriptures in Revelation 13 and 15. The system is being implemented right in your face, man. And it says, and by peace he shall destroy many, because they say this is to help for us with the kids and things like that. But at the end of the day, they're destroying your freedom of speech. And they know what they're doing. They're destroying your freedom of speech, and they're bringing forth draconian measures, which is going to lead to people lashing out against the government for more sedition amongst men, civil unrest. Because a lot of people they're gonna lose it, man. A lot of these even these maggers, they're gonna lose it because their boy DJ Trump, he's with it. He's the one signs forth the legislation for them to do these various things. So he's with it, man. So this is what's taking place, man. This is what's taking place. They're gradually taking away your freedom of speech, man. They're gradually taking away your freedom of speech, and they're going to gradually start taking away your firearms. Watch, man. Watch. And this is when the time when shit really about to start getting crazy out here. You really going to start seeing people fucking lose it, man, because they see that the government is basically just trying to really just take away your rights and as a whole, man, because this devil has but a short time. Revelation 12 and 12, man. All this is nothing but control, man. You see what's going on with ICE. You see what's going on as far as the censorship. You see what's going on as far as the economy. All this is nothing but control. They're firing and laying off people left and right as far as in the government, the IRS. Then they're doing what? They're shipping people off, deporting people. Now they're coming for your freedom of speech. So this is nothing but control, man. And he ain't been in office but barely 7-8 months. And what is he doing? He's setting up this beast system right in your face, man. And nobody's speaking out against it but the men of the Lord, man. The true prophets, man. The men of the Lord are the only one calling this devil out. This is Psalm chapter 94, verse 16. And it says, who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Who's going to speak out against what's going on, man? The men of the Lord. We're the ones telling you what's going on. We're telling you that this devil's about to come down with great wrath. He's about to really, truly show his horns. And he's about to try to usher in this beast system, man. This is the times we in, man. This is the times we in, man. All that stuff about the ESPN files and all that shit is about to get censored. They already got this new thing for us, what they're about to do with TikTok. That's gonna get censored too. So all your different various social media platforms is gonna be they're gonna get rid of that shit, man. You won't be able to speak out against the government. And it says, who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Who's gonna call this devil out, man? The only ones gonna call this devil out is the men of the Lord, man. The men of Yahweh Shemal Shah. And it starts with our leadership here in GMS, with our apostles and elders and beloved brothers on down, and brothers that follow and teach the same doctrine, man. Those are the ones that's truly standing up for all the wickedness that's going on, man. They're talking about, they're trying to mind the children. Then these people in these leadership roles, they the ones grabbing up these damn kids and they're shipping them around the world, man. That's a global business, man. But they just play and manipulate the minds of the masses, because the masses, all they're worrying about is paying their bills, man. All they're worrying about paying their bills and trying to get on a little vacation and trying to so-called have a normal life, man. Not knowing this is hell, man. This place is done. This place is done, man. And it's going to continue to get worse, man. It's going to continue to get worse, and then these people are going to fucking crash out and lose it. Because that's what the government want. They want the people to fucking lose it, so they justify coming down with the boots on the ground with martial law and things like that, man. They want the civil unrest. They want the people to fight against amongst each other. Because you best believe they're going to shut it down with some type of cyber attack or something like that. And then they really going to just have it where you're going to have to be parental control. You're going to have to log in your ID, and things like that, man. This is times we're coming into, man. We're not ignorant of Satan devices. We clearly can see that, man. So brothers, be circumspect through your walk, man, and be mindful of the times you're living in, man, because we were coming to some very, very serious times where the devil's about to come down with great wrath. He's using all his different tricks and schemes with the ADL and things like that, and anti this and anti that, so they can basically label people as hate crimes and things like that, man. We can clearly see what's going on, man. So with that, I want to close it out by saying, Call Halayim La, Yahweh, by Hashem Shah, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, great millstone of well, and peace and salutation, all that I can pushing this truth and our righteousness and sincerity.